welcome back to the 12 Dates of Christmas series. I just hopped out of the shower. I have these really cute new J. Crew pajamas on to wear while I get ready. It's a little bit chilly, but we are getting ready for yet another date, and we have lots to update on. Our boy updates. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now that tonight's date is a first date. And yes, also I got my hair done since the last one, if you guys can tell. It looks so much better. I feel like when it's wet you can't really tell, but I'm just putting some little products in it. I'm gonna probably blow it out if I have time. Otherwise I'll do like a slick bun. Alright besties, so first up, let's talk about today's date. Like I said, it is going to be a first date. I am going to read a little bit from his profile so we can kind of check in. What our date's going to be is dinner. We're going to Mission Taco, I think, which I am so down for. Mexican food is my favorite food, and maybe I'll even get like a margarita or something. Who knows? Alright, so his profile says he's 21, so that is a little bit young. I prefer to go older. I'm definitely more in like maybe like 25, 26, just because I am looking for somebody who is like more serious. But you can't always fully judge. So who knows? He is 6'1" according to his profile. This always blows me away though, but I also feel like, yeah, let's take a step back. I feel like all of these videos, they've been 6'1" according to their profile. Like, how is everybody 6'1"? Like, is that true? I'll update y'all besties if it's true. Like, are you really 6'1"? I don't know. I think he's still in college, so again, that's like a little bit, I don't know. It's not typically my forte, but it's not because of any like malicious reasoning. It's more just because I don't want to date somebody who doesn't know what they want right now. That's just like not the life stage I'm in. But I didn't want to like judge going into it. And also like the whole point of this video series is pushing me so far outside of my comfort zone. Because typically I definitely would be like, no, I would rather be with somebody who's like 25. But keeping our mind open and going to dinner, it never hurt anybody. So yes. All right, we gotta start getting ready because the date is at 6 and I need to leave in a little under an hour, and I have soaking wet hair. No lash extensions. I think I'm just gonna do no lash extensions. I'm kind of giving my eyes a few days off. Do I feel prettier with them on? I'd be lying if I said that I don't. I do, but it's fine. We're just gonna be a little more natural than usual, and I'm still gonna be wearing a bunch of makeup, so we'll still be feeling powerful. I just wanted to give myself like a slight skin break because I'm actually traveling this weekend when I'm filming this, and so, you know, I know I'll be like glammed up all weekend. But anyways, back to this boy I'm going on a date with. We're gonna call him Zoo Guy because he originated the conversation by talking about going to the zoo. We're not going to the zoo, but we're gonna call him Zoo Boy anyways. Maybe we should call him Penguin Boy because his like specific profile had to do with how he likes the penguins at the zoo. Very specific. That's what we're going with. Penguin Boy. I haven't really talked to him literally like at all. I think our only text messages have been planning this date. So I'm back on my normal business. No texting for me. So it's kind of good. Like I'm going into it with no expectations. I'm going to put a little bit of this Moroccan oil treatment in my hair because I just got it dyed. I have to give y'all an update on my dating life in general because if you watched the last video, I was crushing pretty hard at the end of that video. We have some things have shifted, let me tell you. Okay, so in the last video, I don't remember if I had decided. I'm gonna update you guys from what I remember updating you about, but it's been a few days, so pardon me if I have already talked about some sort of situation. I told you that pretty much all of them that I got on first dates with were not the perfect match for me, and I wasn't gonna be moving forward with those situations. But I told y'all one that I was really unsure about the wedding that I was really back and forth on going to with, what were we calling him? Steakhouse guy. The wedding ended up, first of all, it was going to be like a, oh, his text was so nice. Okay. The wedding was going to be like a full day thing. So genuinely, like a big part of me was going to go either way because I was honestly open to a third date with him at the time. I wasn't really sure if it was like the perfect match, but I was open for it. But it ended up being, if I went to this wedding, it was going to be like the entire day, and I have just a lot going on because I just switched to being self-employed. So genuinely to have like a full entire day blocked off for like a date type thing, when like a lot of it, he was in the wedding, so I wasn't going, he wasn't getting married, but he was in the wedding, so like I wasn't really gonna see him that much. So I ended up canceling and saying I couldn't go, which I do hate to cancel on people, so I did feel bad about that. And I don't recommend doing that, but I don't know. He asked pretty far in advance. Like, he asked after our first date before I'd gone on a second, and I didn't really know what the situation would be at the time, or that it would be something that I would go at 8 in the morning and not be done until like I was going to bed. So I was just like, no. So that didn't work out, and I also canceled. He like had asked to go take me to get a dress and take me to dinner and stuff the day before. That just felt like a little much for me. He is such a nice guy, and not in a way that's like rude towards him much, but just in a way that like I didn't want to like take advantage and let him like take me to dinner and take me to buy a dress and stuff if I didn't really know about my feelings. I'm always down for a dinner date and things like that, but to also buy me additionally a dress when I'm very unsure about how I feel about you, I just didn't want to like take advantage, if that makes sense. And then I also wasn't going to go to the wedding, so it wouldn't have made sense to go on the dress shopping date anyways. But yeah, I'm always down to like explore things and get food and like go out and public dates. Yes, I'm down. Like, I don't even have to know much about you. I'll show up and we can see where this goes. But it just kind of seemed like a lot to me, and I didn't want to like, I don't know, put any bad, I don't know, take advantage in any way. He did follow up and text me, and I haven't said anything back. He just asked me how my weekend was after the wedding, which was very, very sweet of him. He's literally such a sweet guy. I just don't know if we're like the perfect match. And I wish y'all were watching this real time because I really do need advice. I don't know if I should text him back and be like, to be honest, I don't really know if I see this going anywhere. But also, we've only been on 2 dates, and the difference is that we don't text at all. We haven't had any text conversation really whatsoever. And then also, like, he hasn't technically asked me on another date post that. Like, usually how I'll end things, like how I ended things with the barbecue history guy was, I was like, was he asked me on another date, and I was like, to be honest, like, I just don't think this is the right fit for me, and it kind of just like flowed easily instead of being like, whoa, if I just say that, and he might be like, I didn't even like ask, you know what I mean? So I just haven't replied to him asking how I am because I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's appropriate there. I think I have decided that that's just like not the perfect situation for me, but he's so kind, and honestly the dates were so good and I had so much fun. So it's nothing bad towards him, but just because somebody like isn't your person, as I've said, it doesn't mean that there's anything to like hate about them. This isn't the right move for me right now. So that's kind of the update with him. I don't think I'm going to be going on another date with him. Yeah, I've kind of decided that, and it took me a long time growing up to get to a place where I felt okay being the one who ended things and being the one that was like, I don't know if this is right for me. Younger me was very like, I don't know. I had like a weird loyalty to people who liked me, which just like is not necessary. So that could be a whole other tangent. But that's that situation. And in the last video you guys saw, there's like a hair on my lip and it's okay. Last video you guys saw, I was going on a date with the guy that I definitely, out of like everyone I've met this series, I felt the most like chemistry and just like natural connection with, not forced, and we text a lot. So although that was only my second date with him, I felt a lot closer to him because we had a lot of those like deeper, like cutting questions over text. So, which is very abnormal for me. I normally don't do that. And the date went really good. Afterwards, I was feeling very bubbly about it. Y'all saw the clips. I was like, I have a little heart sparkle. Like, I think I might like this guy a little bit. It was super early on, so it was nothing like insane, but I was like, I like genuinely think that we like naturally go together and I like him. But we had some conversations since then, and I just don't know right now. So that's kind of my update there. I don't want to really say anything. Oh my gosh, my eyeball. Oh. Anyways, yeah, I don't really want to say anything on the situation yet. I'm sure by the end of the series I will. Right now, where I'm mentally at today, I'm not sure. You besties know me better than literally anybody, so y'all know that I always have lash extensions on, but we're not doing it today, which I'm not so sure about because I just feel like I always look kind of tired when I wear mascara because I feel like it's like always under my eyes. But this is like one of my favorites. It's the Milk Kush mascara. If you're gonna wear mascara, this is the one. I don't know if this is waterproof though, but it's fine. It's a good one, and it gives me like slight lashes because without my extensions I'm nothing. All right, y'all, makeup is done, so I'm going to blow dry my hair, or at least halfway do it, and then we're gonna go pick out my first date outfit. I'm kind of bloated because I'm PMSing, so I kind of want to wear like a flowy dress. That sounds comfy, or something comfy. I don't want tight clothes on me right now, so that's what we're going to do. Alright besties, I just finished out below drying my hair. She's looking so much better than she did earlier. I don't know if I should just run a straightener through it, it's not that much time, or if I should blow it out. Like, it looks pretty much good how it is. I'm like, should I just leave it? I don't know, or should I go in with a little something something? Okay besties, I literally curled the one piece, which I basically brushed out now and decided I don't have time. So I'm waiting for my flat iron to heat up, and I just fed my dog dinner. You hear him munching down, but I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Like I said, I am having my PMS bloated moment, so don't necessarily want to wear jeans, don't necessarily want to wear anything that's tight whatsoever. This like is crimped, so weird from doing that, but whatever. Okay, I need to decide. I can't wear these PJs unfortunately. So, what's it gonna be? I wish my overalls were clean, but alas, I don't think that they are. I feel like, because this Mexican place that I'm going to, if you don't have Mission Tacos where you live, it's like a very casual Tex-Mexy vibe. It's not really like a dress moment. It was in my car. Okay, here they are. They were in my car for like a week. It does smell like my car. I think it's fine. And they were clean at my parents' house, but I threw them in my car, so I was gonna just wash them, but I think I'm gonna wear them. So, my bad. Okay, I need to find a shirt to wear under it, and then I need to tie ribbons on it to make it look more like me. All right, besties, I am dressed. Don't mind Ollie. I'm taking him OUT before I leave for the dates, so he's making a ruckus. He wants to make sure I don't forget, but I'm wearing these Free People overalls. They added these little ribbons that are from Amazon and a Louisa necklace. I don't know, I think I thrifted this white shirt and then my Golden Goose dupes. Maybe I'll cuff these like once. Does that look cute? And then I just straightened my hair because I didn't have time to curl it, but honestly, I think it looks good. And then since it's freshly washed, I'll be able to do whatever with it tomorrow. Besties, I'm only running like 3 minutes behind, so for me, that's pretty good, especially because Ollie needed to go out and he was taking like forever, which as he should. I should have left more time for that, but when have I ever done that? So we're just in my car, 20 minutes away. Luckily he was gonna get there 10 minutes early. He said he's stuck in traffic, so he'll get there exactly when he said. So he still should be there to get like a table and everything how I like before I get there. So we stand. I could only find parking like 80 years away, so I'm walking. Okay, I'm in the bathroom. It's going okay. I don't really know. I think we're going somewhere else next, but I kind of want to go. So I don't know. Okay, besties, I just got home. If you can hear that noise, it is my dog. He is chugging water, which he tends to do every single time I pull the camera out. But I wanted to do a little recap on the date. Maybe I should sit like on the floor. It seems like a sit on the floor kind of moment. Is this appropriate? Me and my dirty clothes. Okay, you guys are literally balancing on my toilet. This is my Trisha Paytas moment. But the date was good. He was really nice. He was genuinely so kind. And like nothing was bad, but I just don't feel like there was naturally chemistry there for me. And I felt like that kind of like earlier on in the date, and that just stinks when someone's nice and they're being very kind and open with you and you just don't feel like that natural chemistry is really there. And it's frustrating because sometimes the natural chemistry is there for like, I don't know, in the past like wrong situations, and I'm just like, why? Because it's like the one thing you can't change. Like you can look for someone who's kind, you can look for all these things, but if there's no natural chemistry, like, it just doesn't work. I don't know, I kind of am like, it was a really good date. I had tacos, we got chips and salsa. He's going crazy. I had a pina colada, very fun, but and our conversation was like really easy and it didn't feel forced, and it wasn't like a we don't match vibe, like please when is this gonna be over. I was having a perfectly good time. Just like getting home, I'm kind of like, it just kind of stinks. I feel like there's just like a lot of people that you're just like not really connecting with. I don't know. And I don't think it's my fault or their fault. I think it's just a natural thing, but it'll just be really exciting when I do click with somebody. So yeah, I'm getting just feeling bleh, to be honest. I think a lot of us feel like this after dates sometimes. But the actual date itself was good. He was very kind, and I have literally nothing negative, nothing negative to say. Okay, besties, now we're hanging out in my dark kitchen because I just needed to keep chatting. I need to have a friend to chat with right now because I just have a lot of thoughts. I went downstairs and I bought this $30 thing of organic mac and cheese because once I'm on a date for some reason, I like lose some of my appetite. I only literally ate one taco. I had chips too, but I don't know. If I even have like one miniature drink, I'm gonna want to have a snack when I get home. So, but yeah, this is what we're making. Organic, classic cheddar cheese. I don't know about this like Annie's brand thing, but we're going for it because I love a little at-home mac and cheese. So we don't have to add anything to it because I have like, yeah. I don't know butter, so we're just gonna hope that's fine. But anyways, back to the dating topic of conversation. Yeah, I'm just kind of feeling like, oh my gosh, we're like 8 videos into this and I just like I don't know. I was really hoping with this series by chance that maybe I would just waddle right into the right situation at the perfect timing. But that's okay because I also have learned through this and the dates that I like haven't fully completely jived with that I am very content with my life by myself. And that's why like I don't go on dates with nice people and try to make it work because I just come to this place where I'm very content in my life and I like not having anything that's forced. My life is very right now like just working for myself, spending my days with my pets and in my home that I've like created a space that I love in. Like nothing's forced in my life. So I'm not willing to just make something work because someone's nice or a situation is good. But it also does stink because absolutely I think, and not everybody, I'm not gonna assume that everybody does, but I know I at least have shared that I literally want to be in love as an adult a lot. I think that it sounds so fun. I have never experienced being in love as an adult. But I don't know. It will come when it's supposed to come, and I think that kind of goes with all of this. Like I don't want to force anything in my life right now, so even though I feel really frustrated sometimes, and when I first got in my car after the date, I was just like, dang, like this is like a nice, good person, and I just like don't feel it here. That's why you let things flow and crash, because then the right things can flow. And I just, you know, keep putting my thoughts in that. But it does leave you in the kitchen making mac and cheese after a date and just thinking like, when am I gonna meet somebody that like is fully really like but also they're in the same place and just everything. So I don't know, this rant just might be kind of random, but also a really random note that I was reflecting on this week. I had a much bigger urge to rush into a relationship when I was working a full-time job outside of myself, because it really is a lot to divvy up like all the adult tasks on your own and not have someone to like share a life with and come home to and talk to. It's been a lot more enjoyable, I would say, to have like my entrepreneur life by myself, because I kind of just get to go by the beat of my own drum and do my days and nights with what sounds good. If I want to go on a date, if I want to go to an event, if I want to do a networking thing, whatever the case may be, I can kind of just do it. So that's a random note too, but all that to say, as I think right now I'm going to be picky because I really, really like my life on my own. That absolutely is not to say it is not normal to feel like I feel right now in my kitchen cooking mac and cheese, like wishing I just had somebody that was my person that I was in love with. And this is very vulnerable to post on the internet, but it's true. And I think a lot of young people can probably relate to this, and sometimes it can seem embarrassing to say, and like, I don't know, I don't think that feelings are embarrassing or should be embarrassing. So here's me. I put my PJ pants on as soon as I got home in this comfy sweatshirt from my Ole Miss days. And we're vibing, you know? I will say one thing out of all of this so far is I have pushed myself so out of my shell. I'm so proud of myself. And I feel like I'm so much more confident in myself now because I feel like I haven't been awkward. I've gone on 8 dates and I think it's 8. I'm feeling just like very confident in my own skin and comfortable, and not like I'm forcing responses or trying to play a character. Like I'm just being myself, and that's because I really want to find somebody who fully like wants me for me. Another like random topic of conversation that came up on this date, I don't know what we're talking about, but it really like came to my conclusion in my head when I was talking to them. I think we're talking about like past relationships and things, that like this is not anything against any of my exes, but I don't think, like I would say 90% of the people I've dated like didn't genuinely like me. And that's like totally also my fault for like forcing those things, and it's nothing negative. These were all younger situations, but it's kind of just reflecting on that and being like, maybe also I felt the way about relationships that I feel because most people I've dated I don't think genuinely like me. Like, not that they don't, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know how much of this made the cut, but also I want to be like super vulnerable and real with this series, and that's why I'm doing this. Instead of like holding things back and trying to just always appear like my life's completely put together, because I'm also just a 23-year-old girl who's going through very normal things. I'm just a teenage girl, 23 years old. I'll for real see you guys in the next one now, because I'm gonna eat my mac and cheese and I'm gonna watch Grey's Anatomy, and it is gonna be lovely and late with my pets and in my little space that I've created that I do love. And I'm very grateful. I'm so grateful for this life that I have right now. Exactly how it is, right, Stormy? Say, we love our life together. And I won't always get to have so much alone time with my pets, and I'm so thankful for that.